Or maybe
All right, hello everyone. We are back to Sims 2, and I'll just start getting things started. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was recording some stuff and it was. I had to turn it up, but of course, for this, don't need it to be nearly that loud. Sims 3 gets quite. Or Sims 2 gets quite loud, so. Yeah. See, hold on. I'm going to. Check something here. Just want to make sure everything is the way I want it to be just right. Done. Whoops. That's. Oh, jeez. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, here we go. I think this is better now. Do, do, do. Uh, you know what? Since this is what I've been doing lately, let's make someone else this time. Why not make Franklin? Might as well get more of the core cast in here. Franklin Arms. Okay. It's a good look for him, huh? Yeah, this is pretty good, I think. Just glasses. Yeah, this is good. I said not the best at face sculpting, but you know, so if the default looks good, that's fine. Plus, you know, as I keep saying too, Peanuts' art style is quite simple, so don't need to worry too much about being precise with the details. All the face details and all that. Yeah, these are good. These bottoms are good. Now we're going to get ourselves a sharp-looking suit. Excuse me. Right. I think something like this will be fine. Swimwear. Outerwear. Yes, Merry 7th of November. N7 Day, in fact. Of course, related to Mass Effect. And, even though I'm not really, you know, too enthused about Mass Effect too much these days, I still love the original trilogy. I will still have a special place for the original trilogy and all the characters and such. This is nice. Yeah. Yeah, 1 and 2 are great. I do really like 3. I mean, the ending is, of course, but honestly, I feel like, you know, even though the ending does sour some things, 3 is still a solid game in its own right. Franklin's definitely a pretty friendly guy because he's probably the nicest, one of the nicest people to Charlie Brown. Along with Linus, of course, and even Schroeder. Honestly, Charlie Brown does get along with the, other boys quite well, and even the other girls sometimes. They didn't let you import your custom separate from 1 and 2, that's weird. Yeah, Charlie Brown seems to get pretty well with most of the boys in his social group, and even Marcy is pretty nice to him. And Peppermint Patty at times too, even though she's kind of rude to him as well. Yeah, Charlie Brown, believe it or not, does have people who like him. But of course, when you're depressed as all hell, it's easy to, you know, not see that as much. Anyways. I, feel like that Franklin is someone that likes to, whoops. Forgot to put his name in. Someone that likes to, build things and such. I was thinking of, manual labor and jigsaws. No, it's someone that's, logical and mechanical. Because I like to think, you know, for the, some of his more modern interpretations or anything to go by, he likes to, build things and such. So I feel like he's someone that likes to, you know, do handy related stuff. And therefore, I was thinking of making him, an architect for his, assigning him the architect career. Although he still enjoys, physical activities for a hobby since you know, he was on Peppermint Patty's baseball team and did quite well there. Let's see, which one of these, cute, let's see what kind of nice suburban house we can get. There's swords of them at least. 2-bedroom. Hmm. A Cape Cod classic. Cape Cod houses are pretty cute, I think. Of course, if you know me long enough, Victorian homes are my favorite style, for sure. And there are different, of course different, categories with Victorian homes, like Second Empire and Gothic Revival. I suppose just it's kind of hard to say exactly what kind. I don't know exactly what kind I would categorize my favorite style of Victorian homes. I guess just the general Victorian style, I'll say. This isn't a bad house. Yeah, don't mind me just being a little indecisive, as I tend to be. I already got, what's his face, Schroeder in a ranch retreat, but of course there's nothing wrong with having, two houses that look similar to each other. Cozy co-op. I'm guessing this is meant for like a couple. A sim couple. I'm not very good at making homes myself in The Sims, but maybe one day I'll give it a try. got this one. What does this look like? That's cute. Okay, might want to just keep it the 2-bedroom. 3-bedroom is good for the Van Pelt since there's 3 people living there, but I think a 2-bedroom would be good for a single sim. Or even a 1-bedroom, but still, with a 2-bedroom, I can at least make a, you know, in-home office. I do like to see its colonial styles as well. These are very, charming, I think. These colonial style homes. Yeah, let's just talk, yeah, why not just talk about, the kinds of homes we like. Because why not? We're all having fun here, right? We're all relaxing on this Friday. Okay, this is the home I got for them. Maybe I'll put in another ranch retreat of some kind and then just maybe change the exterior appearance for a little variety. Yeah, why not? We'll make him neighbors with the Peppermint Patty and Marcy. Okay. Yeah, I don't like. You know what? That was one thing I don't really care for as much in The Sims 2 is that you can't just do a broad free will off. You have to do it for specific households and change the option every time. That's among one of the things I don't really care for as much in The Sims 2. On a more positive note, I think some of the things I do really like about The Sims 2, other than just the general kind of all of the details and such that make it, you know, so distinct. I also like how it's easy to be a micromanager. Much easier to be a micromanager in this one. Cause yeah, I mean, Sims 3, but Liminal House. Yeah, I probably should add some I probably should add some more details into this world. Yeah, I probably should add some more details in this world. Yeah, even if I'm not the best at it, at least they're not like stuck in Liminalville. I could just be, yeah, you know, I mean, as much as I like playing with actually playing The Sims, I probably should spend a bit of time, actually making the town seem alive and not in some liminal universe. Yeah. Want cheating some Monday. Why not? There we go. Okay, I wanted to change the exterior. Let's see what kind of nice exterior sidings we can get. Yeah, why not? Just for a bit of variety, you know? Even if, you know, the overall structure is going to be pretty similar to another house. Might as well at least put a little variety in. Well, didn't mean to get rid of the floor here. We'll just get rid of these for. Come on. We'll just these for now. Why am I so inaccurate now? Yeah, get rid of all this just for now, and then kind of rebuild from scratch. Oh yeah, if you really want liminal though in The Sims, play The Sims 1 sometimes. Now that is liminal. Okay. I like to have, yeah, don't necessarily need the best quality appliances, but I do like having at least good quality appliances. Huh? Oh. So, because, you know, bad quality appliances have, as you can imagine, have a bit of a bad habit of breaking down. And, you know, even for starting off Sims, I like to give them decent, if not, you know, not necessarily the best. As I said, not necessarily the best, but decent. Now let's put in a kitchen sink. No kitchen is complete without the kitchen sink, of course. This is interesting. Interesting looking sink here. Right. I want to make sure we get ourselves a smoke detector. Because the last thing we need is for our house to burn down. We also want to get a burglar alarm because we don't want any burglars in here stealing our shit. Okay, let's go to the bathroom next. Oops, not there. Of course, can't have a house without a crapper. That would be awful. Well, I don't really need this door here to the bathroom. Goodbye. It's your basic tub and shower setup. Right, sink again. But yes, say what you will, speaking of liminal spaces, say what you will about that whole trend, but it's a term. I'm glad that there's a term out there now to describe that kind of empty feeling in a place that feels like it shouldn't be. Glad that there's actually a term for that. I mean, maybe there was before, but certainly wasn't terribly common, what I understand. Right. Want to further spruce up this bathroom. Nothing too fancy. Well, a little bit more, home-like. Oh, right, we also want a mirror. So we can see ourselves. Well, can make sure we're looking good each day, each morning. Get on this wall, thank you. Okay. Pretty basic, setup for a single sim living on their own sim. Which isn't a bad thing. You can still, add your own touches of personality to it, I'd say. Basic doesn't have to always mean boring. Alright, looking good, looking good. Now we need a couch and TV and all that good stuff. Maybe making a love seat. Seems just a little bulky, but like, it's not terrible. Yeah, we'll just put in a love seat for now. And maybe add a living chair or whatever it's called. Armchair. You knew what I meant though, I'm sure. Yeah, this one matches. Hopefully this will all work out so Sims can actually get in and around there. As you know how picky Sims can be. What kind of TV do we want? I mean, this could be fine. This will be fine for now, I think. Did I put a phone up? No, I need a phone, of course, so I can actually communicate with people. Back when every home had a landline, and now it just doesn't really seem really necessary anymore. Oh, the times are changing, eh? Oh, times change and all that. What else? What else? Yeah, I'll put an end table like right here. That might be good. Yeah, I think they should be able to, Sims should be able to just be like this. Hopefully. Like, I get the whole issue with pathfinding sometimes, but, you know. Sometimes it can be difficult for Sims, but, you know. Try, at least. To make something that you can navigate. A rug could throw this all together. Looks pretty nice. Like with a little sectioned off area here with the living room. the living area and the dining room. Okay, let's move on to the bedroom now. Everything a bedroom needs, like a bed. Of course, who would have thought a bed is necessary for something to be considered a bedroom? I got way too much custom content sometimes, I feel like. But then I think, you know what? It's not costing me anything. Except hard drive space, so... whatevs. Okay. Looks good. Of course, next we need a dresser. Or something like that. This is good. We'll get a full-length mirror too, a body-length mirror. Hello, Charlotte Uis. Doing pretty good. Hopefully you are too. Right. Let's see if we can get some kind of nice, sport memorabilia. Oh, thank you. Think my hairstyle is nice. Hello, Rados. Welcome to The Sims 2. We're just sprucing up Franklin's house here. It's going to make him an architect since I sort of figure him as someone who enjoys building things and such like that. So I thought that'd be cool, make him an architect. Seems like a pretty fitting career. But someone who also enjoys athletics and such as a hobby, since he was on Peppermint Patty's baseball teams and seemed to really enjoy that. So yeah, we'll put some baseball memorabilia somewhere. Yeah, I am from the US. Ethnicity is Chinese, but I was raised in the US from a very young age. Yo, let's get some towels in here too. I can't. There we go. Good enough. Is B. I'll just welcome that looking. A little big. I'm just really concentrating here. Now what? Could put this here. Do you do for a living? Right now I am just doing video and streaming related stuff. It's gonna be cute. Well, if I think of anything else, I'll add it, but let's just move on to the office. Where we'll put stuff like, desk, chair, couple of hobby items, probably some hobby-related items. No, I would stuff I can. I've been streaming for a while, and I like to keep things simple. Eh. Okay, this is nice. Yeah, I'd stream. Try to have a consistent schedule for streaming. Oh, right, that's right. I want to put a bookshelf there too. This will be a good place for the bookshelf. Can we put it here, maybe? Alright, let's just get this here. Feel like I might need at least some logic skills. Yeah, I'd like to try to get affiliated one day. That'd be cool. Alright. Like I said, nothing wrong with cheating as long as I'm open about it. Well, it's not outside. Maybe I'll need a computer. I don't know. We'll see. We will see as things go on. But I think we're pretty good so far. What else? Got lots of subs here from custom content, cause it's cool. But we won't. Maybe we won't put too many in for now. Do some last minute decorating. I know we've been kind of doing this for a while, but you know, it's whatever. Just looking at the little knickknacks here. Take a look at the posters one more time. What is this? Must wash hands. Perfect for, of course, you know, when you're in the restaurant. Memory boards and all that. No. Spicy spice rack. Again, we don't need that at the moment. But what I will do is finally start actually playing, but I also want to get those cheat items to do so, because again, cheating is fun when you want to make specific kinds of sims. I keep forgetting what category it's in. Okay, yeah. Fifth thought was maybe electronics category. Personality adjuster. Career adjuster, interest adjuster. Okay, let's select your career as architecture. Yep. Sounds good. Next. We'll do sports as hobby. That sounds fine. Like I said, he probably still has some enthusiasm for sports. Carried over from when he was a kid. Anyways, let's actually play a little bit here. Get ourselves some breakfast. It is, after all, morning. Do I need any requirements? No. Not yet, at least. Clean this up. So let's watch sports. Go away, Rod Humble. Yeah, I know I could probably get a mod to stop him from spawning, but I just like to be rude sometimes. And whatever, free computer, put in the inventory. Why not get some juice? Oh crap, I forgot a garbage bin. Always forget something. Right here, it's fine. Don't want our trash piling up after all. Ta-ta. Alright. When's the welcome wagon gonna come in? I'm just waiting here for the welcome wagon. Thought that we would have someone, but we'll wait a little longer. Get that socializing need up at least. Oops, forgot. Makes it less likely to kill themselves. Ah, here's the welcome wagon. Will you look at that? Greet. Can I greet everyone? Hold on. Greet everyone. There we go. Of course, right? Of course, as soon as you greet someone, they immediately start moving in on your territory. Oh yeah, getting to know Peppermint Patty certainly isn't a bad thing. Sarah likes singing in stream, Jonathan Mills. I like singing in general. It's been really ought to do something singing related on the channel again. I feel like I did stuff a while ago, but don't really feel like it's up to. I think I privated them because I don't really feel like they're up to my current skill level, if you will. Doesn't accurately represent where I am now, I think. But yeah. But still, you know, should consider doing a cover or something, I guess. Get that out there. We'll see. So many things I'd like to do. We shall see. Speaking of things I'm planning to do, I think the next gaming video I have in the works should be interesting. Yeah. It's not even anime opening necessarily, just like you know, so show tunes, any other kind of song featured in games even. But yeah. What else? But yeah, I think the next video I have in mind should be interesting. Why is your social need going down? Was it because of your... Because I made you... It's because I made you not even that outgoing. But yeah, I didn't make his thing that outgoing, but whatever. Anyways... yeah, thing is, it might take a little while for that next gaming video. But, I'm thinking of perhaps supplementing it with, cartoon video in between. Gotta get this man a better TV? Maybe I should. I mean, I thought it was fine, but I get it. I mean, I kind of made the... I think I kind of gave them simple TVs. Okay, you know what? Yeah, sorry. I have a feeling someone on the Twitch end was, a bot. I've been suspecting that for a while, and you know what? I'm gonna nip that shit in the bud when I can. Anyways. I didn't give, like I said, I gave him stuff that was nice, but not expensive, let's just say. Gave them all the kind of mid-range sort of furniture. Because I don't want to give, like, even if, like, I'm giving it... Yes, I could cover a Nier song. Hopefully can do that justice. Yeah, something to think about. But yeah. I like to give, I like, even if I, yes, Snoopy! I figured, you know what, why not have some pals around while streaming more often? Yeah. Even when I'm doing my, like, starter sims and such, I like to give them stuff that's not the lowest ends. A little bit nicer, but not necessarily want to make things too easy by giving them the cheating and the nicest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Yeah. So there's that. I'll think about upgrading the TV, though. I don't want to make these runs, like, super duper, like, easy and crap. Yeah, it's a low room to grow, the sim strats. Here. Go take your shit. Bitch, quit blocking the TV. Setting your house on fires after spending all your money. I admit, it's not really what I never really did that, I admit, although this one time with, who are you? Anyways, with the Pleasant family, they all caught on fire and I just kind of let it play out to see what would happen. And then I exited the lot without saving because I want them all to be dead. Yeah. Yeah, letting it play out is one way to put it. That holds up in court. Well, it's a good thing that Sims people aren't real. I like on The Sims 2 as well, if you let all the Sims die on a lot, the Grim Reaper will give you a snarky message. Okay. Yeah, I do not have enough room to serve all these people. I'm just making myself a sandwich. If they want one, then they can make one themselves. Yeah, I gave all of the, what are you doing sitting on the floor? I gave all the, characters, simple, kind of suburban houses. Simple starter suburban houses. Seems pretty on brand for Peanuts. Looks like they're watching some kind of survival show, or some kind of survival show is playing on there. Yeah. He's getting revenge for his Thanksgiving incident. Yeah, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have my own freaking lunch. Without all of you. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Sims just conversing sitting on the floor. They get all their popcorn and jelly beans. Can I join? I guess not. I'll just have you sit here for now. Also, F you, Peppermint Patty, for being so rude to Charlie Brown and just inviting yourself over and expecting a fucking Thanksgiving banquet. Also, I know Charlie Brown's grandma was nice enough to invite everyone to her condo, her condominium for Thanksgiving, but hopefully she has enough food. Yeah, I know. You know what? At least, Peppermint Patty actually gets called out during that Thanksgiving incident. And speaking of getting mad on Charlie Brown's behalf, I've said this a lot to other people, but it's worth saying again. What kind of sadistic ass neighborhood does Charlie Brown live in where all the adults single out this one child to give him rocks on Halloween? Like why did this whole neighborhood have it out for this one kid? And don't give him and only him rocks. Okay, I think I think you all need to leave now. It was fun, but it's getting late. They hate seeing young Charles prosper. Yeah, let me just say goodbye to you as you're using the toilet. Or right after using the toilet. It's like, good grief, right? Like, Charlie Brown, I think after getting a bag full of rocks, I think he's got every right to just throw those rocks at the, people who gave them to him, their windows. But of course, Charlie Brown is the better person, so he's not going to do that. I'm just saying, I would not hold it against him if he threw those rocks at their windows. And yeah, Okamiden was fun. Like I said, it's a bit of a tough act to follow on the. It's a bit of a tough act to follow compared to the PS2 game or original game. But a very good game in its own right, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the Okami sequel will be like. God damn it, my guest freaking stunk up my toilet. I just realized the toilet swirls whenever it flushes. See, look, I'm finding new details about this game every day. Hmm? Who's this? Peppermint Patty? We were just talking to each other. I mean, what's whatever? Just funny. No, I want to stay here. But yeah, it's hard to believe so many games are getting so old now. It's like, oh, geez. Where's the time going? Well, yeah, if Okami can get a proper sequel after 20 years, then so can your favorite obscure game or whatever. Maybe. Also, freaking speaking of Peanuts and like stuff that's aging, Peanuts movie came out 10 years ago this month. It's like, holy shit! Yeah, the PS2 era in general had some great games. Yeah, PS2, I think, also was distinctly experimental at times. Not that, PC is not that, stuff like PC or Xbox didn't have experimental stuff, but I feel like, PS2 was kind of, geez, what's the word? I think was a lot more open to just having whatever on their system. Like, I mean, PS2 is where Katamari originated. Let's have some fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can fucking stop me. Yep, it had that na 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 game. Had that weird ass game Dog's Life. It is weird as it is. Very interesting, nonetheless. Pretty cool that a game like that, was able to be made on a console like that. Who's calling me? It's dinner time. Of course, PS2 also got us Drakengard, and without Drakengard, we wouldn't have Nier. Personally, I'm not super crazy about Drakengard, but again, I give it, I have to give credit where credit's due. If without it, we wouldn't have Nier. I love Nier. And not only that, but, there's something to admire about Yoko Taro just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna put the weirdest shit I could possibly think of in a game. It's you guys are all talking to the meal on the table. And you know what, you're right, it is dark in here. I thought I had lights in here. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't put lights in there. I guess the only light's the bathroom light. I don't know how that happens. I thought there was, like, lights preset there, but whatever. Whatever. We're putting in lights now. Here. These ceiling lights here. I can't believe I didn't realize how dark it was. Little birdie, why do you fly upside down? Cause I'm a little bit dumb, says Woodstock. Geez, why are you always calling me bitch? What time you gotta work? Go work Franklin, 8 a.m. Yeah, that's right. Placed 2006 PS3 and the Wii came out. We had some cool shit. There was a lot of junk on there because it was kind of easy to toss together some half-assed motion controls. But you know what? There was also a lot of good shit to balance it out. Same thing with the DS. I miss DS. And having just a dual screen kind of handheld. That'd be awesome if they made something like that again, but I don't know if we'll be seeing that anymore. Yeah, I had a DS Lite, then I got a 3DS, and unfortunately one of the solder buttons on the 3DS is not working, which blows. Alright, let's get your sleepy ass to bed. But we don't talk about the Wii U. Yeah. What an era that was. Thankfully, it seems most, if not all, of the games that were on the Wii U exclusively were eventually ported over to the Switch. Because there were some good games on there, it's just, was on kind of a lackluster sort of system. Oh my god, these stupid dogs! Yeah, you can't get GBA games on the DSi. Same thing for the 3DS, of course. Which is a downside, but thankfully, there are other ways. There are other ways. What the hell am I gonna have now? Or what the hell am I gonna do now, I should say. Let's take a pee. Yeah, watch some TV before you go to work. Hey, a shower advertisement, I think. Car advertisement. Yeah, I never played Etrian Odyssey myself, but there are quite a number of JRPGs on the DS, which is pretty cool. Okay, time for work. Then after this, now that I've played a full day with Franklin, we'll see what else we'll do. Maybe switch to another sim household. Low 7 Rix GG. Yes, The World Ends With You. That was a classic. Again, haven't played that one yet, but you know, whole laundry list of games I've yet to play. Stupid dogs digging holes in my yard. I know the DS port of Final Fantasy IV is considered very good. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy III. Yes, I just had thought of I know Final Fantasy IV as a port. I think is considered one of the best ways to play it. That makes sense. You need mechanical skill for being an architect. But we'll save and go to the neighborhood. No, 7 Rix GG. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Yes, I know we're living in a rather liminal kind of town. Diddy Kong Racing, and it was of course also Super Mario 64 DS, which obviously was not originally a DS game, but you know, it's cool to be able to play that on the handheld system. Oh, and also, of course, Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. That was a very cool game. We'll put a... Well, let's see if we can't put a park somewhere, at least. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, there was also Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 that I quite liked. In fact, I liked Shion before it was cool. Da da da. Da 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 da. Okay, let's just Trying to get some kind of park here, maybe. Maybe? Okay, here, this might be cute. We'll be close by. Oh, we've got playground equipment, basketball court, cute little lake. Yeah, it seems nice. Oh, the Transformers games on the DS. Believe they had, I think not just for the DS ones, but I believe they had Peter Cullen reprising his role as Optimus, of course. And I also believe they actually got Frank Welker to voice Megatron, even though, of course, he wasn't voiced by, of course, he didn't voice the character in the Bay movies. But they did bring him back for the games, which is cool. Anyway, who should we visit next? See how Charlie Brown and company are doing. Alright, just forgetting what I was doing. Oh, shoot, I did have free will off. Well, that's good. Right, I knew that Hugo Weaving voices Megatron in the movies, but I kind of figured, probably wouldn't have been able to get him for the game. I imagine they didn't have that kind of budget. Yeah. And yeah, for as much as people say about the movies, apparently the games, at least a couple of them, are pretty good. Alright, we're gonna check to see what's your schedule. Okay, you all just got home then. No, you didn't. Did you just get... Oh yeah, you're having leftovers. I was thinking, wait, breakfast? No. Here, why don't you put the leftovers away for now? Yes, of course, Hugo Weaving. Of course, we can't forget his role in, The Matrix. Goodness. Uh-oh, Charlie Brown needs his charisma up. Yeah, let's have you use the bathroom. Love you clean these plates up. These bowls. We'll see where we go from here. Yeah, Hugo Weaving is a good actor for sure. Shoot. Uh, let's play with, or let's pet Snoopy. Then we'll join in a bit of TV. Oh, and Akita. Named Tiffany. That's cute. Yeah, Snoopy's watching TV. Here, might as well praise him for peeing outside. Speaking of peeing, let's have you use the bathroom as well. Use, clean. What is going on here? Why? Just do it! Okay. Oh shoot, I probably should have Charlie Brown clean stuff. See as he actually needs to get that cleaning skill up. Oh well. It's whatever. I'll do it next time. You know what, let's get a full-length mirror in these rooms. Somewhere. Okay, everyone in here, let's see. Good enough. We'll save first, though. Right. Try to practice a bit of speech, shall we? Alright, Sally, you might as well use the shower. You both got some weird ass hours, but whatever. Or you know, you got some very different hours. Eh, we'll make it work somehow. Oh yeah, Christopher Lee, he was great. It's a shame he's gone. Oh, I actually voiced Diz in Kingdom Hearts 2. So that was cool. It's cool seeing how Kingdom Hearts got so many different kinds of names for their voice actors. Snoopy is sleeping. So I'll be practice some speech as well.
Wolfeneard. Ooh. Oh, Blana. Please not.
So why not? As of course he portrayed Count Dooku in Star Wars. Yeah, it's definitely can't neglect to mention Lord of the Rings as well. Alright, let's have you all go to sleep now. Let's get this out, of course. Just bring your energy up a little more. What should we do now? Get leftovers, there it is. Looking for it. I don't know what this is, but we're getting it. Cereal. Let's get a little beanbag style chair here. Because Peanuts characters love their beanbag chairs. Or I guess they're just beanbags. You know, whatever. I said we may have to cheat these needs so they don't get all wonky, but you know what? I don't care. Figured Sally could get the walk-in closet. Various things have been going on, so haven't been working on video stuff quite as much, but you know, hoping to get this one video that I'm wanting to make. Hopefully will be interesting, and like I said, might try to throw in a cartoon review in between. Yes, Helena Bonham Carter. Oh, cigarettes. Please. Is there anything I can clean besides Snoopy? Yes, we'll clean this. This will be good. Snoopy's barking at the TV. Whoops, not used, silly. Here, we'll watch Snoopy now, since his hygiene's getting low. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's what I was going to say. Leonard Nimoy was also fantastic. Again, he's long since passed as well, but... yeah, he was definitely a great another great actor. Who also played villainous roles pretty well, too. He was, cool. Probably one I'm most familiar with his villainous roles is Master Xehanort in Birth by Sleep. It's funny too that Leonard Nimoy, of all people, was the narrator for the Seaman game for the Dreamcast. We don't need this. New newspaper is going to be coming in soon. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You need to use the bathroom as well. So I'll do that. Yeah, Helena Bonham Carter's been lots of things, of course, as well. Yes, Jeremy Irons. A great actor. I've heard anything off from here. I'll just do it just in case. Uh, let's just get lots of stuff from the leftovers. Oh yeah, Christopher Lloyd is another great actor as well. Of course, you can't forget. Of course, definitely can't forget his role of Doc Brown.
Gordi babli, maravitsto,
Oh, voilà.
kadu.
Yeah, salad a cramming. As ever.
He's looking at himself in the mirror.
E buona la sevenila.
Dai,
Tele si
trigi,
puese.
mashtobli. Do, mine vatokove.
Oh, zebra.
Adri, gada,
Sargup.
torti, shunets.
Oh, sevenila.
Maiga badab, gardi.
Brad.
Sorry, don't mind me. It's making my viewers dizzy. Oh, just on the bed.
Ah,
Nothing wrong with that.
mavavi, tuvi, sopwa, pishtavi. Descansi expati, tua morivito. Ode, carhiho.
Turner the Brown's gotta go to work.
Ah, osti, lifu, lado. Dago, lareto. Descansi, Mar, Mamligo, Willits, Malauchi. Namava, Trava. Magradaba. Torti, Jeanette, Naika, Ib, Bago. Ah, Vevenitsa, Omleve, Kodibla.
Okay, let's have you take a shower real quick so you're not all smelly before work. Hold your horses, I'm just showering, and I'll be out for work.
Bibi Ladish.
Why is this bowl rotating? I knew I wasn't seeing things. Might as well fulfill this want. Alright, I guess it looks like it's just gonna be Sally for a while. What is...
Kisha. Muji, muji, muji. Ishajo, ishajo. Ah, cha 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 cha.
Well, I forget when people's work hours are. Okay, can I call Lucy then? Okay. Might as well, you know, try to keep these, friends steady, these relationships steady.
Blajin. Mamwana. Oshpanise. Amnachnapuv. Manakwai. Nashnava. Agree. Mashnu. Wasta.
Schroeder next door, and Linus and Lucy next door, and Rerun. Good to see. Good to see. Just cheat your energy a bit. Cause why not? Uh-oh, it's storming!
Zupa. Vanto. Vanto. Mush. Mush. Whipper. Whipper. Damagoo.
Let's watch some TV. Sally likes watching TV. All the silly shows are there. Oh, another pup's out in the rain. Sheba. No, let's get some leftovers. Might as well. Yeah, we'll get some sandwiches. Or a sandwich, rather. Oh, shoot, she has the day off today. Well, ain't that good. I forgot. I forgot she had the day off. How convenient. Da, 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 da. Clean this up. Well, shoot, Snoopy needs his food bowl filled again and cleaned, so might as well just do that right now. Put away leftovers. Waste not, want that, not all that. Might as well keep those in the fridge for as long as we can. Of course, he immediately goes to the bowl as soon as it's filled. Yep, sounds like Snoopy, alright. What else can we improve? Reach charisma level 2. Uh-oh! Wait, I should probably start on clog before I clean. Uh-oh! Toilet's broken. I'll do something about that, huh? Oops. Oh, the life of being an adult, having to unclogged, clogged crappers. Actually surprised me a little. That clap of thunder. Alright, that's all done. Swap this up then. Don't want puddles all over the floor after all. Clean. Uh-oh, is this friggin' thing glitched where puddles just here? Whatever. Whatever. It is kind of too bad that for as many skills as The Sims 3 added, that they then got rid of the cleaning skill. Because yes, cleaning is indeed a skill. At least I would say so. Not everything can be cleaned the same way, after all. Different methods and such. Hey, why do people always steal my paper? Or want to look at my freaking paper? Jeez. Don't you have your own goddamn paper? I'll bring this shit in. I guess I'd incentivize you to bring the damn newspaper in.
Oh, boy, Kixie.
Okay, what else can we do? Coming home yet, Charlie Brown? Yeah, soon. That's when I'll call it a stream. A couple of seconds here. Don't need to mop up the puddles outdoors, I think. Up, Charlie Brown's home, which means I am going to call it a stream. So, thank you all so much for stopping on by and watching. Definitely means a lot. And hopefully, I will see you all on Monday. Bye!